There's a lot of convincing reasons why people start running every day to live an active lifestyle. Look, you don't need very much equipment to burn a ton of calories, and you reap the positive benefits of being in nature if you like to run outside like I do. Running is a full body metabolic weight bearing workout, so the benefits are enormous. I've seen improvement in my cardiovascular, respiratory functions, strengthening of my leg muscles, as well as my core, back, arms, legs, and greater bone density, except I don't know how to quantify that. In my opinion, it's also probably one of the best ways that you can burn a lot of calories. But is it okay to run every day? Does too much of this high impact sport take a toll on your body and my body? Whether you power up the treadmill or hit the ground running, here are the benefits that I see of running every day and some of the side effects that I see. Here are the pros as I see it. Look guys, I feel epic. The dopamine release is awesome during my day. I'm really much more focused and productive, and I'm a happier dude because of it. Mental health is a big thing for me, and I find that when I run every day, I'm a way better person. Your lower body muscles will grow stronger by running every day, and it's because running fires up the muscles to produce the power you need to run mile after mile, kilometer after kilometer. Look, it takes many muscles to even make running possible. Your calves, your quads, your glutes are working to ensure your hips and your legs stay properly aligned while absorbing the force and storing the elastic energy, which translates into greater kinetic energy and force production. The muscles that make up the calves, here and here, are responsible for lifting your heel and pushing you forward. But there are other muscles you might not have given much thought to before, like the anterior and the posterior tibialis in your lower leg, which helps control and decelerate foot strength. They are also challenged and strengthened by regular running routines. Running really does help your lower body muscles, improving their overall strength and power. However, it ultimately comes from strength training. So instead of running every day, you may want to hit the weight room on alternative days to prevent muscle imbalances and to ensure that each stride is smooth, efficient as possible. 2 days would be a good number in my book to get into the gym and put in a good workout. My core, my back become more stable as I've been running. Listen, the muscles of your core also play an important role in running. They not only transfer force to and from the lower and upper extremities, but they also contribute to pelvic and trunk rotation. The rotation is necessary for moving from one place to the next efficiently and effectively. My back and your back and lats, more specifically, also work to produce power in your strides. These are large fan-shaped muscles that are the only upper body muscles that attached to both the spine and the pelvis. The lats work in concert with the opposite glute to absorb and produce force during the gait cycle. This is evidence that the arms and legs are moving in dynamic opposition of each other during your running. The faster you run and the faster I run, the more important the relationship between arm swing and movement becomes. That's why running slow is really difficult, because you're running and your arm swing is your arm swing's not really there. I mean, it is, but it's not. To help improve your lat strength, take a break from your daily runs to squeeze in some upper body workouts. Make sure to always work in some core exercises at the end of your runs, or track them into the lower and upper body strength training days. You can improve bone density and joint health. Look, we all know that running is a weight-bearing activity, and that helps improve bone density and strength. And contrary to popular belief, one of the health benefits of running is that it can be beneficial for people with rheumatoid arthritis. Running may also help to prevent or delay osteoporosis, as it strengthens your bones and muscles around your joints. Just don't take my word for it. Look, there's a thing called Google. Google it. So what does running actually look like on a graph? I've been tracking my runs over the last number of weeks and months, and if I had to explain it to somebody, I would show them this chart, and this is the way I would explain it to them, so that way they could understand what they're about to get involved in based on my experience of running every day over 30 days. This is a really important chart that I think everybody should pay attention to. And whether you use Garmin or you use Polar or the Coros Training Hub, whichever one you use, you can still track this, even in Strava, except you need a plugin for Strava. But you can look at this and go, wow, this is what it's looked like, and this is what happens, and it may plateau for you. But let's dive into that right now. When you run for 30 days, a lot happens with your body. Your lungs are getting stronger, your muscles are getting stronger, your stamina is improving. all of these things are going on. So when I look at the chart and I can see my training load, my base fitness, and my fatigue over the last 30 days, you kind of go, holy smokes, this is pretty cool. So the dark blue is my fitness, and I have the load impact is the aqua, and the orange is my fatigue. Now, when I started off, I didn't have like a big base fitness or anything else. So my load impact was pretty close to what my base fitness was. And my fatigue was kind of low, right? Because I'm literally just kind of running a couple of days per week when I originally started. But as I decided to take on this 30-day, so to speak, challenge, and I started working my way through, you can see all of a sudden there's like this jump that starts to happen. And my base fitness starts going up. But the big thing that I noticed was the load impact started to rise fairly quickly. And then my fatigue started to rise. And I got higher and higher and higher. And the load and my fatigue really kind of eclipsed. It kind of hit that peak at the end of August, which was crazy. I wasn't really thinking about how this would feel or how it would look. I just kept doing it day in and day out. I kept running day in and day out. And then all of a sudden, as I started to go into September, I noticed that my fatigue started to drop. And my load impact, kind of stabilized a little bit, but my fatigue kept going down. And my base fitness kept going up, which was very cool. And it continued, right? So, when you look at this and go, wow, you know what? Like, your base fitness is up, your load impact is kind of hit the kind of peak, and your fatigue has gone down dramatically. This is what those 30 days look like. That's what I was trying to figure out, like how long I could continue to do this, and would I see results as I went along, and I did. So if you're thinking about going out and doing 30 days of running, there's a lot of benefits that come with it, but really you got to make sure that you take it easy at the beginning, build up some sort of base, make sure that you don't overdo it, and don't do what I did. What I did may not work for you, so please be very cautious about it. Question of the day: what is that distance that really brings you the most joy? You'll be able to find information. My breathing has gotten more efficient the more that I run, specifically every day. Running every day has helped me learn how to use my breath more efficiently. It all stems from your diaphragm and the main muscle that controls breathing, which sits between the chest and the abs and is a large stabilizer of the core. But if diaphragmatic breathing is altered or reduced, the secondary respiratory muscles, breathing muscles like in the neck, the pre-minor chest muscle, they may be relied on more heavily, leading to a shallow, more chest-oriented breathing. Over time, however, this may lead to altered rib, shoulder, neck, head alignment, resulting in pain during overuse of these muscles. Taking time to do exercises that strengthen the diaphragm and ab can also help train these muscles and in turn increase your oxygen levels while running. My balance has improved so much. Look, running is a single leg sport. You leap and land on one foot at a time, that it takes balance. When you're running, you're using your core, your back, your leg muscles to stay upright, and your lower leg muscles control foot strike, essentially for maintaining balance. So it makes sense that unilaterally, like one-sided exercises can help bolster balance. Even further, it can make you more powerful runner. And add unilateral movements such as single leg deadlifts, split squats, and single leg glute bridges to your routine on your days off from running can really help. I'm hoping my heart gets stronger. There's no two ways about it. Running is one of the most popular cardio workouts for a reason. It improves the strength and efficiency of the cardiovascular system, can improve maximum oxygen uptake, VO2 max, such as HIIT exercises, such as burpees. I don't know about you guys, but burpees are hard for me and it's crazy. And while you might think you need to go hard all the time to reap this reward, it's simply not true. Literally just 5 to 10 minutes of running per day can improve your overall health and longevity. However, I like to go longer distance, so I like 1 hour to 2 hours of running is my jam, specifically when I'm training for a 100-miler. When you're ready to run longer, the experts recommend extending only about 10% every week. So if you normally run for 30 minutes, 3 days a week, you can extend to running 33 minutes. I've been slowly building my distance over the last number of months, and I'm now running my long runs longer than I have in a very long time, but very slowly. But I'm getting faster at the same, so to speak, heart rate. Look, you might lose weight. My BMI is in the 25 to 30 range at the moment, and I've been a runner for a while. Everyone is different, so please listen to your body and for the cues of when you might need to stop running and walk. Some people who are overweight and have a BMI of 25 to 30 or are obese, which is around 30 or higher, and while you want to start running for weight loss, you may want to rethink this because the impact is more pronounced and can increase the risk of injuries with the joints. Walking is okay, and so is hiking on the trails for weight loss. And that's what I did at the beginning. I've been working at this for quite some time for the last number of months. Hiking, walking, and now I'm running every day. And I'm seeing a lot of benefits, but I've gotten stronger. But if you've gotten the all clear from your doctor or your healthcare professional, the number of calories you burn may vary depending on factors like the intensity of your workout, your age, your size. Look, a 155-pound person running 12 minutes per mile, they can burn about 300 calories in 30 minutes. While you'll need to make adjustments to your diet as well, burning calories with exercise like running, which works multiple muscle groups at once, resulting in a high calorie burn, can certainly help you along a weight loss journey. However, you cannot outrun a bad diet. The more calories you put in, guys, you got to be burning it all off again, right? So think about that. On the other hand, over time, some beginners notice that they'll gain weight from starting a new running routine. This may be due to muscle growth that offsets the loss of body fat. Still, because running is so taxing on the muscles and joints, it's best to avoid running every day. But don't listen to me because I've been running for way too long in a row. Now, if you're a little unsure of what it is that I'm talking about, you want to click on this video right here because it'll give you the background that leads into this story.